How to grow taller? That's a good question. I'm 6'6", man. I'm a tall person. I topped out when I was about 16, 17 years old, which is pretty early for a male. Normally, for a male, they'd usually have the peak of your height be at age 22, 23 or so. For me, myself, it's interesting that I stopped growing at such an early age. But then again, I was so tall at that age, so it ended up being fine. I didn't have a specific growth spurt, but I did grow a few inches over time in a 4 to 5 year span while I was getting out of middle school. I did grow a couple inches a year after middle school, so from 8th grade into high school, that's when I grew the majority of where I am now, being 6'6". My advice of growing taller: everyone has their ways. They're saying, oh, they could, you do certain stretches or you eat certain foods. Well, to be honest, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, to grow taller, you need a lot of sleep, rest. A lot of times where your body is shut down, resting and recovering. Sleeping is extremely important for growth, in my opinion. I slept a lot growing up, took a lot of naps. I still do sleep a lot to this day. I still take a lot of naps, not for growing taller, but because it's good for you. And my body's accustomed to doing so now because when I was younger growing up, I took a lot of naps and I slept a lot. So boom. Quick answer right there. How to grow taller? Sleep a lot. Make sure you're sleeping as a younger kid. Make sure your kid is getting enough rest. As the day goes on, while we're up and about in our daily activities, gravity pulls down on our spine and we tend to get shorter as the day goes on. And that may sound strange because you'd think like, well, how do we shrink? By very little metric. We're talking millimeters. The spine compresses as time goes on throughout the day because we're constantly in a standing bilateral stance with our ambulation and gait while we're moving and traveling around as the day goes on, and it just shrinks and shrinks as we don't go on throughout the day. Once we relax and we lay down, that's when our body rests, and based off of our sleeping posture position, the spine can relax, and that'll essentially revert the spine back to its normal range and normal size. And that's why it's best to measure first thing you get up in the morning. When you wake up, it's best to measure yourself then, because that's when your body's at its natural height, its peak height, because throughout the day your body will shrink and the spine will compress. Sleep is the answer. Quick video. Hope it helps. Hope you grow over 6 feet tall. It's fine. The average height of a United States American male is 5'9". Hey, that's not crazy tall. So if you want to get tall, make sure you sleep a lot. Hope the video was helpful. This is just my opinion. I'm hoping that all of you guys watching the video will be able to grow taller. And if you're older, good luck, because you ain't growing anywhere taller. This video applies for younger kids, younger population out there. Hope it was helpful. Hope you guys stay safe. Another video, Mr. Fantastic checking out. Until next time.